Wait, is this even on? It is. Ha. What's going on, guys? I want to talk about Chris Paul coming off the bench. And as you guys know, Chris Paul experienced something for the first time in his 1,366 NBA game. Chris Paul came off the bench for the first time in his NBA career. With Draymond Green returning to the Golden State Warriors, Chris Paul came off the bench against the Houston Rockets on Sunday night. As you guys knew, Draymond Green missed, the first 2 games due to a sprained ankle. And now Chris Paul, after coming off the bench, he said this, quote, "It's whatever I got to do to help our team win. So if that means this, if it means not finishing some games or whatnot, if you get a chance to play long enough in your career, there's things that's going to change. There's things that's going to be different, and I'm here." End quote. Said Chris Paul following the Golden State Warriors' 106-95 win over the Houston Rockets on Sunday. Chris Paul said he's willing to sacrifice to help the Golden State Warriors win after coming off the bench for the first time in his career on Sunday. Now, like I said before, Chris Paul had started 1,365 games before tonight, representing the most career starts before coming off the bench for the first time in league history. Now, NBA sources told ESPN last week that Chris Paul will play a majority of his minutes with the bench unit this season. And that, of course, makes a ton of sense because a guy like Chris Paul, he's going to help the second unit that, let's be honest, isn't the crispiest, isn't the most attractive, not the sexiest, as really the Warriors, since they won the championship, haven't had a consistent bench, which the bench was a huge part in winning that 4th championship. Now, Dario Saric, a guy I love, is perfect. Now, Chris Paul, Dario Saric, and Gary Payton are the 3 guys in the 8-man rotation with Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Kevon Looney, Draymond Green, and Andrew Wiggins starting lineup. Chris Paul's the 6th man. 7th man is Dario Saric. 8th man is Gary Payton, the 2nd. And then Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga fight over the 9th and 10th spot right there, depending on what the matchup is. Jonathan Kuminga is struggling with a little bit of, I know it's only through 3 games, guys, but the shooting splits, he's been hit or miss on his impact. I'm always been more of a Moses Moody guy, but the thought is you literally have a backup starting lineup. Dario Saric is the backup center. You have your backup power forward, Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody is the backup wing. Your backup 2 is your Gary Payton the 2nd, and your backup point guard is Chris Paul. So you can do a platoon swap if needed. And Chris Paul can get those guys looks that they wouldn't be able to get if he wasn't playing with them. So at the end of the day, yes, this is Chris Paul. Look. Chris Paul came off the bench. That's what happened. And hey, I think it was awesome. It's what needed to be done. But that's it. I don't have anything else to say. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me hear your opinions down below. What do you guys think of Chris Paul? And do you guys think he's going to be an impactful player for this team? And will they be a championship contenders?